What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns with some Mafia 3 news. Earlier today, the official Mafia Twitter and Hangar 13 Twitter pages, as well as the Mafia Facebook page, sent out this tease image of Faster Baby. And originally, I wasn't going to do a video about one photo. That wouldn't make much sense, would it? But one thing I like about Hangar 13 is they are very, very fan-friendly. They love interacting with the fans, even those that have been critical. You know, some of it justified, others not so much. But there's some information that has been peppered out by both the official Mafia 3 Twitter, Hangar 13 Twitter, as well as the official Mafia 3 Facebook pages. We're going to go over as well, including this image. So first off, it says, thrilling stunts and car chases await in Sinclair Parish. Now, this is obviously a brand new parish because I believe New Bordeaux is based in New Bordeaux Parish, or Bordeaux Parish. FYI, in the state of Louisiana, which is where I'm currently living in, one of my two states, as I call it, Texas and Louisiana. The big difference between Louisiana and most of the other states in the United States is those states have what we call counties. You know, you have like local government, you have the county, then you have the state. You have several counties make up a state. The difference is we don't call them counties in Louisiana, we call them parishes. And apparently Sinclair Parish is where Faster Baby is going to take place. By the way, Faster Baby is coming sometime in late March. And then coming up in a few months from now, we're going to get the other two updates. Let's see, Stones Unturned, as well as Sign of the Times. But first, it's Faster Baby. Now, obviously, really cool image. And you see a new car that's going to be in Faster Baby, this sweet new ride. It looks kind of like an El Camino. And yes, it's been confirmed by Mafia 3 that this is, in fact, one of the new vehicles that's going to be in the Faster Baby Mafia 3 expansion. So let's get to the questions that have been asked by some Mafia 3 fans via Twitter and Facebook. Efren asked, what does that expansion add? And of course, Mafia 3 replied, read 3 things you need to know about Faster Baby. And I did it in a video about this a few weeks ago. So I'll have this linked in the description section below. And I'll probably post that video at the end of this video in the end card section. Next, of course, is Gary. What is the exact release date, please? Keep your eyes peeled for that news very, very soon. Okay? Just one question. Are we going to see the new vehicles in the first DLC? The answer, yep. So yes, new vehicles, including this, what appears to be an El Camino, I think, or a variation of an El Camino, coming to Faster Baby. So it said vehicles, so we're probably going to get more than one vehicle. So let's see what other questions were asked. All right, something new. Now we're talking, Rip Henry said. And of course, Mafia replied, more where that came from. And of course, Anthony said, I'm so hyped for this DLC. Looks like Duke of Hazzard, something that I love. And actually, it's very interesting, Anthony, because that's something that Hangar 13 mentioned where Faster Baby's inspiration is coming from. Dukes of Hazzard, an awesome TV show, by the way. So let's see. Let's look over at Hangar 13's Twitter page as well, because I think a few more questions were popped over there. By the way, you can also follow Hangar 13 and Mafia 3 over at Twitter. Let's see. Are there any new activities coming? We only have races, and we can't have shootouts because the police is too strong. Let's see. Peter also replied, yes, they should even have new activities. And Hangar 13 replied to both of them, yep, you'll have a few more things to do in Sinclair Parish and New Bordeaux. Let's see, what other questions? Okay, now we're going to go over to the Facebook page because I think a lot of questions were answered over at the Facebook page. All right, so first off, Michelangelo asked about the new car. And, yeah, is it El Camino? Let's see, you see them more in the bayou. And they said, nope, it's new. So this is a new car that we're going to see in Hangar 13. Like I mentioned, this car right here. Okay, so more questions. Tori asks, I'm ready. I'm holding off on finishing the main campaign to play the DLC first. Okay, sorry, Tori, you didn't ask. You were just making a comment. And Mafia replied to you saying you can finish the game and still access the DLC. So if you're playing Mafia 3 right now, You can either keep playing it till the new expansion comes out, or you can finish it, and then you can go back and play the expansion Faster Baby whenever it comes out. Let's see. Jeffrey said this. Wow, that's nice view. Will we be playing with a different character? The DLC will feature Lincoln Clay as the main character. He'll be interacting with new and returning faces throughout each of the DLCs. And I believe the main character he's going to be interacting with is Roxy LeBeau, who back in PAX, Hangar 13 mentioned that she was going to be a love interest of Lincoln Clay. She's also daughter of LeBeau that's in the game, a.k.a. The Voice. I think he's called The Voice. I could be wrong about that. Anthony said, oh, this is going to be dope ever since I first heard about it. Thanks, glad you're excited. A lot of us are very, very excited about this update. Complaints of gamers. Car chases in the game are almost non-existent. Both the player and the police are 99% accurate. They shoot tires easily, even if they're far away from each other, ending the chase in just 5 seconds. Please tweak this. I don't think the player should have auto-aim, and the police shouldn't be this OP at shooting. I think that's what complaints of gamers meant. Okay, so Mafia replied, we think you'll find the chases much improved in Faster Baby. We're also adding a few mechanics that bleed over into the core of Mafia 3 that will enhance vehicle combat as well. That is awesome. So not only is there going to be some improved mechanics coming with Faster Baby, they're also going to be implemented over in the main game as well. So that's really, really good. So Katie asked this, how can I get the Season Pass? Only have the standard edition. I don't want to miss out. You can purchase the Season Pass at the digital store. So you can purchase it online via the Xbox Live, PlayStation Store, I believe over on Steam as well if you have Mafia 3 on PC. And I think it's going to probably be a really good deal because it looks like Hangar 13 is putting a lot of work into the expansions. Alesso asked this question. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. We want a spin-off Donovan character. He has been epic. And Mafia said he'll have a big part in Stones Unturned. So if you're looking forward to more Donovan, Donovan is coming in another expansion in just a few months from now with Stones Unturned. It's going to be another fun expansion for Mafia 3 coming soon. Let's see, Peter. Let's see. He asked this question. New location. Yes, indeed. 1, will there be normal cutscenes? 2, is the DLC going to be in the main game or rather in between missions? 3, are you going to fix optimization? All right, to answer the questions, yes. So there's going to be normal cutscenes. 2, you'll access the DLC after the first underboss sit-down. A lot of things transpire that unlock after the very first underboss sit-down. So once you do that in the game, then the DLC will become available for you to go play. 3, we continue to make a number of improvements to the game with each update. Sir Timothy almost missed this. He said, will be available by March 4th. Mafia replied, release date announcement coming very soon. So it's coming soon. Hopefully sometime this week, next week. Chances are, because Hangar 13 teased this image on their Twitters and over at Facebook, that means that more information about Faster Baby, perhaps even a trailer for Faster Baby, including an official release date sometime in March, is probably coming up maybe this week, maybe next week. I guess we will find out. All right, so Anthony asked this question, have you got to pay for the new DLC? Yes, you can grab it individually on release, or you can get all 3 DLCs with the Season Pass. So if you didn't get the Season Pass and only like 1 of the 3 expansions or 2 of the 3 expansion appeal to you, then you can buy them individually if you want. And of course, yes, there is a new district. It is Sinclair Parish. Let's see, a few more questions were asked. I doubled and triple checked just to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, Andy asked this, 50% off the deluxe edition of Xbox One. Looks like it's time to buy that for the Season Pass and hope all the packs have new achievements. That would be great if you could put in some Xbox One challenges. Mafia replied, the new DLC will have new achievements. So I'm guessing the new achievements for Faster Baby will not just be for Xbox One, but for the PlayStation 4 and PC versions as well. So all of you achievement hunters out there, good news. Faster Baby coming with new achievements. Now let's see. Resvi and what was it? Gustav, I think. Yeah, they both asked basically the same question. When does the DLC take place? Before or after the main game? And Mafia 3 said they take place alongside the main story. And apparently, Peter asked, all 3 DLCs or only Faster Baby? Mafia replied to Peter, all 3. So Faster Baby, Stones Unturned, Sign of the Times, are all taking place at the same time as the main story. FYI, just in case you were wondering. And I thought I came across another question that Mafia 3 answered, but I couldn't find it. I looked on Twitter. I looked over at the Facebook page again. I couldn't find nothing. Maybe, just maybe, it got deleted. But I believe, and I could be wrong about this, maybe I'm just imagining things in my old age, but I think Mafia 3 replied about the question regarding new items, like new vehicles. Obviously, there's going to be new vehicles, but we might also be getting new weapons and new clothing items in Faster Baby. But like I said, I couldn't find Mafia's official reply regarding that question. It's just something I thought I came across a few minutes ago. And I believe those are all the questions that were asked by you, the fans of Mafia 3, via Twitter and Facebook. So a little bit of information regarding what we could expect in Faster Baby, as well as this sweet new screenshot, which shows some, I guess, Dukes of Hazzard style stunning going on. Lincoln Clay and probably Roxy riding shotgun, eluding the fuzz in Sinclair Parish. Let me know, does this make you even more excited for Faster Baby, which is hopefully coming sometime in March. I believe what they said a few weeks ago was late March. So keep it right here on my channel, and we'll have more information regarding the Mafia 3 expansions. We'll do trailer breakdowns of the expansions, any more news coming out regarding the expansions, and hell yeah, I'm definitely going to be Let's Playing all 3 expansions of Mafia 3.